this is Joel Hudson again with the Hudson Law Firm. I want to take a minute to talk to you about 3 mistakes you need to try to avoid that can lower the final dollar amount we can get for your injury claim. And those are delay in seeking your first treatment. Number 2, not reporting certain injuries during that initial treatment. And number 3, gaps in treatment. I want to talk about those in order. First of all, delay in treatment. If you've had a car accident and you have not been to the doctor at all yet, preferably you need to see a doctor within a day or 2 or 3 days of an accident. Here's what we have to battle against. And we've been successful battling this, but the adjuster is just going to say, well, you must not be hurt that bad if you waited a week to go to the doctor. So seeking treatment early on documents the fact that you had an accident. It documents the fact that you were hurt in that accident. It documents what your pain levels were early on and the type of treatment that you're going to need. The second thing I want to talk about is that initial treatment. Report any and all injuries that you have on any and all body parts, no matter how insignificant. All right? If you have any scratch, bruise, pain, swelling, soreness of any joint, ankle, shin, go ahead and report it. The reason why it's important is, initially your doctor and you might be focusing on, say, your neck pain. Well, once that subsides, you may realize that you also, have a knee problem or your ankle got jammed into the floorboard during the accident and you need some treatment for the knee or the ankle. Well, if you didn't report that in the initial doctor visit, guess what the adjuster is going to do? They're going to try to not pay for that medical treatment because you didn't report any complaints initially. And the third thing I want to talk about is gaps in treatment. It's one of the biggest killers of an injury claim. What that means is when you're going to a doctor, try not to miss appointments. Try not to skip appointments. Try not to reschedule appointments because all those things get noted in the medical record. The adjuster is going to see those medical records. And similar to what we said before, an insurance adjuster is just going to say, well, you must not be hurting that bad if you're missing appointments. That's what we want to avoid. So the last thing I will say related to that is follow doctor's orders. If the doctor wants you to do home exercises, don't let him see that he put in the note that you haven't been doing your home exercises, or a patient admits that he's not taking his medications, or anything of that nature. Because as you know, that's what an adjuster is going to read into to try to either deny your claim or pay the least amount possible. And that's what we're battling, is an insurance adjuster who's trying to poke holes in all of your injury claim. So again, thank you for trusting your injury claim with Hudson Law Firm, where we put personal back into personal injury law.